another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now, Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Porzingis is out there with Anunoby. And it's Santos in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Shepherd out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Now, here's Zubac. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Curry's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Warriors. And here's Halliburton to the inside. Porzingis with the steal. To the middle. It's stolen by Shepherd. Now Halliburton. Now Siakam. Guarded by Curry. Outside for Halliburton. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Playing inside out. That's a great read by Siakam.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Porzingis. Now here's Curry. Takes the three. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. From past the arc. They get it again. Halliburton for three. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Podziemski. Anunoby a screen on Halliburton. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Pacers trail by 5. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Nesmith finds Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Porzingis. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
If you see yourself on the big screen, Warrior substitution, Mitchell Robinson, Draymond Green. D'Anthony Melton.
Down low, Shepard. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
On the wing, Melton. Back to Curry. A three ball. And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. I've just got confirmation that the early season trade the Jazz have been pursuing is final. I'm told they were able to land Jaylen Brown. It's not every day you can add a former Finals MVP to your roster, and most of the time, those guys are locked in. Such a dynamic force at both ends of the floor. Brown is clearly someone who elevates everyone around him. I'm told they're very excited to see what he can do on their roster.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Here's Siakam. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Halliburton. Just 4 to shoot. From about 16. And it's Melton with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Curry against Halliburton. For 3, Siakam. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Melton. Nothing on the board. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. Good on the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Warriors leading by 5. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Potter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Pass to McConnell. Now Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post. Siakam's got 6 points.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Melton. Still scoreless. Moody's shot is off. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Walker. And here is Siakam. McConnell passes to Walker. Nembhard against Melton. The 3. That shot is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a three-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Green is out there with Robinson. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Siakam kicks to Walker. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 5. Now Melton. He has yet to score. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on McConnell. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And Indiana shooting 47%, pretty solid. Inside, here's Nembhard. Takes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly broken inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Nembhard against Melton. Pass to Robinson. To the paint. Toppin with the steal. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now Melton, following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Here's Moody. Drills the three-pointer. Moody's got 5 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Curry. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Walker against Anunoby. Walker taking his time here. Clock at 4. Halliburton passes to Siakam. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Curry outside. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Curry. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Post. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. From 15 feet away, that misses off the backboard.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Post gets it to go. Post has got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Looking to get back on track here. Toppin, no one around him. The rebound by Post.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Curry. Launches it. He can't hit that time. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Siakam. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Siakam's got 8.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Curry on the wing. The 3. Steph. Perfection from the arc.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Pacers. Zubac is checked in for Siakam. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Jarris Walker. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Pass to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Halliburton. Back to Podziemski. To the middle. Here's Porzingis, and he banks in the layup.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Nesmith. Inside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Brown is checked in for Indiana. Warriors leading by 9. 1:41 left in the first half. Pass to Podziemski. To the inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Podziemski on the wing. .109 left here in the second. Curry shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Down kicks to Halliburton. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Left side Curry. There's the triple. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Podziemski with it. Picked up by Brown. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And that one's good. Green. Pacers trail by 14. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Brown. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Stolen by Zubac. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 14. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
Chef Curry cooking with grease. I love what he's prepared for us tonight.
What's crazy to me is he can make the impossible look effortless. Or as we like to say, Kenny, he makes it look Steph-erless. All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've stumbled a bit, no doubt about it. But no need to panic yet. They're figuring out what's working and building from there.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Shepard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Curry with the steal. It's stolen by Shepard. Count it.
Shepard.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Santos. Neesmith covering. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Just 3 to shoot from downtown. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors leading by 16. Anunoby is screen on Halliburton. And stolen by Siakam. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 5. The fadeaway. Siakam misses.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Halliburton. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 21.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Halliburton outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get loud for your Pacers. Ace State team, everyone. Show them some love.
Siakam against Anunoby. Pass to Halliburton. Now Zubac. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors leading by 20. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Oh, nice timing on the pass from Siakam, hitting the roller in stride.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Anunoby outside. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Pass to Podziemski. They get it back. Porzingis. And finally they hit one. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
And here is Zubac. He's got 10. Driving inside. And finished off by Shepherd.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Curry passes to Anunoby. Back to Curry. It's tipped. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And the first one at the line is good. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a 3-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
You watch Halliburton shoot, the release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Melton passes to Green. It's Robinson high post. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, and you expect him to make that one. I'm sure he expects it as well.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to Huff. Now Nembhard. For 3. And Indiana, another 3.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
1:06 left to play in the third. It's Curry outside. Pass to Moody. In the corner, it's Melton. Now Curry. Another shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 31 points for Stephen Curry.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Indiana making some changes. Potter's checked in, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. McConnell against Curry. Pass to Robinson. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Toppin. Over Green. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Melton in at the point. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Anunoby finds Melton. Back to Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Pass to Anunoby for the three. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now McConnell. To the right side. Siakam against Robinson. Siakam misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now here's Moody. Robinson with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Melton. Walker with the rebound. And for the Pacers, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here is Moody. Pass to Green. Here is Robinson. And here's Melton. Guarded by Walker. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Walker. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Porzingis, he's checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Anunoby. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Porzingis against Siakam. Moody. And again, no good by Golden State. Pacers trail by 21. Looking to get it going. Siakam misses. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Williams kicks to Curry. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Pass to Moody. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Now, here's Toppin. Halliburton for three. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Here's Melton. Now Porzingis. And Curry has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Deflects the pass. Halliburton with the steal. Fires the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Curry. To the middle. Williams' shot is off. Pacers trail by 18. Now Halliburton from outside. Not that time. It won't go.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Now Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Yes, settle time. Here are your Indiana basemen.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Siakam, high post. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton outside. Indiana again missing. Warriors leading by 20. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry from the arc. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds in the game. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Zubac's a screen on Green. And there's the dunk.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Halliburton. Now Curry. Off target from outside. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond, congratulations on this win. What did you like best about your effort tonight?
Offensively, our rhythm was good. So, we had some bad turnovers, so we could have completed those. It would have been really good. But overall, I think we all had it going. It was a good night for us.
You made up for it in other ways. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.